Hina Chaudhary, does Pakistan truly believe that Article 370 will be restored, or is that a statement only for domestic audience in Pakistan?
This is not a political stunt, Gaurav. We have clearly said it. We want peace, but we have some conditions. We have put conditions, and that condition is about
How can beggars put conditions? I want to understand. Hold on. Let's live in the real world. You are down to $4.3 billion. You have a debt of $75 billion. You have to repay $75 billion. आपके पास आटा नहीं है खाने को, आप कंडीशन लगाने की स्थिति में कहाँ हैं? I want to understand. It's a very simple question. On what basis will you put conditions?
Okay, let me clear it. Let me clear this. This is a very simple thing. Pakistan is passing through an evolutionary state. And this means we might be facing economic crisis, but that is internal issue. The thing we are putting on here, we want peace in Kashmir. We want peace.
You want peace in Kashmir? I'm sorry, we have a very poor link with Pakistan in more ways than one.
Number 4 in religious terrorism. Gaurav, do you know you have been highlighting Pakistan's problems?
No, Hina, I want to understand. Pakistan occupied Kashmir. I will speak so that you understand. Hina, you are unable to give atta in Pakistan occupied Kashmir, and you are talking about what's happening in Kashmir, that truly belongs to India.
That's what
आप आटा नहीं खिला पा रहे अपने लोग को, आपके बच्चे रो रहे हैं.
I want to clear this. First of all, let me clear this. First of all, the picture and the video that has been rotating on your different channels and your social media, that is a fake. That is a video that was captured or photo that was captured in back 2017, not in 2023. Indians have been making false narrative and portraying Pakistan like.
Are you able to buy dollars in your country?
India Today and different forums. India Today has put it that it was a fake video.
That one video, again, एक वीडियो के बहाने पाकिस्तान कितना झूठ के सहारे रहेगा ही ना. खाने को पैसा नहीं आपके देश में, रो रहे हैं आपके देश में लोग. एक वीडियो और जो 1000 वीडियो सर्कुलेट कर रहे Pakistan occupied Kashmir से खैबर पख्तूनख्वा.
Millions of videos circulating on the behalf of Indian occupied Kashmir.
Let me take this to General Dua. General Dua, Pakistanis live in denial. Whether it's a Hina Chaudhary, who's a Pakistani journalist, or some Pakistan, whether it's Imran Khan or it's Shehbaz Sharif, they live in some kind of fool's paradise. Why should we fall into that trap like we have so many times in the past? Does anyone in India believe Modi government will restore 370, one of the biggest achievements of the Narendra Modi government?
Well, I don't think even Pakistan Polity believes that 370 is going to be rescinded, or India is going to roll back what it had done 3 years ago. In fact, when General Bajwa was the chief, and there were some back channels that were working very actively, that time also it was decided, and the ceasefire was in place a couple of years ago. It was decided that, and this was well, and there are Pakistan journalists who named this. I'm forgetting the name, Hafiz Mir and Javed Chaudhary. I think they put it out. That time the back channels had decided that statehood is the maximum that they would want India to do. That is to give statehood to J&K. So I think there is a public posturing is separate, or political posturing is separate, both for their domestic audience, and what they really expect would be different. But the fact of the matter, and the bottom line, I would end by saying the bottom line here is that if they really mean business, like my co-panelist is saying, Hina is saying, but it comes with conditions. And like you pointed out, when you are at the raw end of the stick, you are in no position to put conditions. You have to actually walk the talk and end terror. Although you said that it can be done temporarily, you have to show serious intent, put these noted terrorists behind bars, and take some actions that India then starts moving towards peace overtures from your side.
So Hina, I want to understand from you, India's basic expectations, any civilized country's expectations, are that a UN designated global terrorist like a Hafiz Saeed or a Masood Azhar, they should be prosecuted and punished. If you live in a civilized country like you claim you do, will the world see action against UN designated global terrorists like Hafiz Saeed and Masood Azhar for 26/11 or parliament attacks?
Okay, let me also give you some facts and figures. You have also quoted Pakistan about Pakistan's terrorism. World knows Pakistan has been suffered a lot all alone because of the terrorism. And I also want to quote it. This is not
आपका विदेश, your foreign minister, your prime minister, your army chief,
और
वो हर जगह जाके बोलते, कोई मानता नहीं है उनकी बात. यही तो ट्रेजेडी है पाकिस्तान की, कोई मानता नहीं है.
ये सिर्फ इंडियन नैरेटिव्स हैं, इंडियन फेक,
Indian narrative which is world over, everybody buys our narrative because we speak the truth.
People are like saying no fake narratives. This is what you have to accept it. Some what you say.
चलो, तो आपको भारत से ना आटा चाहिए, ना भारत से प्याज चाहिए, ना भारत से पैसा चाहिए, ना भारत से कोई मदद चाहिए. You want nothing from India.
We only want that status of Kashmir from
वो तो आपको नहीं मिलेगा, वो तो आपके 7 पुश्तों को नहीं मिलेगा, वो तो you'll have to learn other lessons also. But वो तो आप लोग कश्मीर राग अलापते आप बिक जाओगे, आपको नहीं मिलेगा. You have to understand that. वो तो मतलब your women are now being sold in China. You realize that, which is very sad. And yet you are, आपका कश्मीर राग चल रहा है. But I don't want to get into that तू मैं with you. I don't want to get into, because I frankly believe that we should talk to people of our level, and Pakistan is way below our level. I frankly think we shouldn't even be talking to Pakistan, but that is, my personal view.